When a deadly curse grips the village of Mbaitoli, wise healer Nkiru risks everything to save her people, venturing deep into the unknown to confront a dark and vengeful force. Her victory comes at a chilling cost, unleashing something far worse than the curse itself. As villagers mysteriously vanish, Nkiru uncovers a harrowing truth that ties her fate to the very shadows haunting her home. With her people's lives hanging in the balance, she faces a choice that could save them or doom her forever. The ending will leave you breathless and questioning the true price of sacrifice. The once vibrant village of Mbaitoli had grown silent. The laughter of children, the hum of market conversations, and the songs of evening gatherings were gone. An unnatural quietness hung over the village like a dark cloud. Nkiru's heart was heavy as she walked through the dusty streets. Her people avoided her gaze, their once bright eyes now hollow and distant. She sought out the elders, hoping to understand what had happened in her absence. To her dismay, only 3 of the 6 elders were present. Their expressions were grim, their voices low. "Nkiru, what have you done?" one of them whispered, his voice trembling. "I broke the curse," she replied firmly, though doubt gnawed at her. "The sickness is gone." The eldest of them, a frail man named Ozemena, shook his head. "You may have broken one curse, but you unleashed another. People are disappearing, Nkiru, vanishing into the night. There are no signs of struggle, no trails to follow, just emptiness." Nkiru clenched her fists. "I did what I had to do to save us, but I will not abandon you now. I'll find out what is happening." As she left the elders, the voice from her dream echoed in her mind. "The price you pay may be higher than you expect." That night, Nkiru sat by the fire, trying to think of what to do next. Sleep felt impossible, but exhaustion eventually overtook her. In the early hours of the morning, she was woken by a chilling sound, a soft, mournful wail drifting through the village. It was faint at first, but as it grew louder, it seemed to come from every direction. Grabbing her staff, Nkiru stepped out into the night. The village was shrouded in mist, and the wailing seemed to weave through the fog like a living thing. She followed it, her heart pounding. It led her to the edge of the forest, where she found a young woman kneeling on the ground, sobbing uncontrollably. "Anya," Nkiru called, recognizing the woman as one of the villagers. Anya looked up, her face streaked with tears. "They took him," she cried. "My husband. He was here and then he was gone. The shadows took him." "What shadows?" Nkiru demanded, gripping her staff tightly. Anya pointed towards the forest, her hand trembling. "They come in the night. They whisper our names and take us away." Before Nkiru could respond, a chilling breeze swept through the clearing, and the shadows seemed to come alive. Dark figures with glowing red eyes emerged from the trees, their movements slow and deliberate. Nkiru's heart raced as she realized she was facing something far more dangerous than she had imagined. "Run, Anya," she shouted, stepping between the woman and the approaching shadows. The figures stopped, as if assessing Nkiru. One of them stepped forward, its form shifting and flickering like a flame. When it spoke, its voice was a low hiss that seemed to vibrate in her bones. "You meddled where you should not have," it said. "You freed us when you broke the sorcerer's curse." "What are you?" Nkiru demanded, her voice steady despite the fear coursing through her. "We are the forgotten," the shadow replied. The sorcerer bound us to his spirit to serve him in death. When you destroyed him, we were set free. Now we'll take what was denied to us. Life. You will not take my people, Nkiru said fiercely. She raised her staff, channeling all the power she had left. The shadows hissed and recoiled, but they did not retreat. You cannot stop us, healer, the shadow said. The village is ours, and soon you will be too.
Watch out for part 3. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification button to get notified once I drop a video. Thanks for watching.